hard to believe that it is that time again. We're writing some new monthly goals. Hey y'all, it's Taylor from Tattooed Teacher Plans. Welcome back to my channel, or if you're new, welcome. Today we're going to be working on some August goals. We're going to be reflecting on July, and we're going to write weekly actions for the first week of August, which is wild. Like, where did July go? How did this happen? I have no idea, but it flew by. So I have a lot of reflections to get through. This was a great month. I give it a 7. It was just lots of really good times, like lots of family time, lots of friend time. It just was so good. And then, but at the same time, I had some like struggles. So we're going to go through those. And then we've got August goals. So I'm ready to start a new month. I'm going back to school full time this month. I'm kind of excited. I'm that nerd. I love back to school. I love the first day of school. Like, I love all of it. I love the structure that comes with it because I need that so much. So I'm actually like low-key excited to go back to school. But I have been working a bit for my instructional coaching position, but I haven't gone back full-time or anything yet. So that is happening very soon. Let's just dive in. So let's talk reflections first. So like I said, it was a good month, but there's still some things that I want to kind of point out and work on a little bit. Okay, biggest wins this month for July were I built some strength. I completed my 10 work days that I have to do before the teachers get back. I fixed my AM routine and I got back to getting up early. I had some great family time and I finally got my tattoo to memorialize my granddad, and I've been reading quite a bit. So things that are currently working, strength workouts, I'm loving them so much. My streaming rotation, I have a spreadsheet. I go through one streaming service a month just to keep things fresh and save some money. I enjoyed my time off. My AM and PM routine, they're going a lot better than they were in June. All the family time, trying some new things, helping my sister in the last 2 months of her pregnancy. We're all so excited to meet the new nephew. I'm just like, I wanted to be here right now because I just want to snuggle him because I just know he's going to be just the cutest. I'm just so excited. Okay, things that are currently not working. Letting disruptions win sometimes. My spending got away from me. That tends to happen in the summertime. Putting off house projects and cleaning tasks. My weekends were very unstructured. And just being lazy. What I learned this month, planning keeps me accountable. Also, just do it. It might be worth it. It all goes back to how I start my day. That has been key this summer. I feel better when I take care of myself, of course, and I can put in more effort. I'm just not there with the effort, and it's like in all areas. So improvements or adjustments I'm going to make this next month. More consistency in all areas. Curb my boredom and use my time better. Keeping up with my workouts and cleaning. Also tracking my sleep because sleep has been rough, and I really want to see like what's happening. I think a big part of it is I have a couple of kittens that are like early risers, we'll say. Also, getting moving at work. I spent way too much time sitting at my laptop in my office and not doing things and just like being a little bit more active. What I'm most grateful for right now, my family, time with friends and family, my body and my mind, my home and my kitties, my job, my health, summer walks with my friend Kat, going back to work. I need structure. This is definitely something I've been lacking. So habits I want to nurture next month, my water intake. I got a little bit behind on that and I need to get that back in check. My PM routine and sleep, fiber and protein intake, my cleaning schedule, getting back to bed on time, steps for sure, planning daily and strength workouts. Area I want to focus on, health and wellness. I feel like I have some really good ideas going into this month that I want to try, and I'm excited. So like I said, 7 for the month. That's really good for me. I think the highest I've ever been is an 8. 7 is really good though. That is like peak. Okay, so before we move on from this, I want to add a little bit of color to it, so I'll be right back. Okay, so here is my monthly reflections page, and then we're gonna go straight on into my August goals. I have my annual goals here in my previous planners. We're going to be referencing these. I don't know if y'all like to see them at the same time. Let me know. I like to see them, but, you know, is it necessary for you to see them in the frame? Let me know. Okay, so we're going to be working on personal first. So I'm going to grab my personal dot marker. Okay, so for personal, a couple things are really like standing out to me, not only for my reflections, but also my annual goals here. One of them is PM routine and sleep. Routines are really important to me this time of the year, getting back into them. So I think that's something that I want to track here versus like health and wellness, because it's more of like a self-care type of situation for me. So I'm going to put that in here along with skincare, because like I started alternating my tretinoin versus retinaldehyde. That's been really good, but it really tapered off the last part of the month, and I need to get back on that. Just did haircut and color, and reading. I'm really on a streak with that, so I don't feel the need to put that in, but I do want to pull in some self-care, because that is something that I have been neglecting. My focus this month is going to be routines. Okay, so for these three things, we're going to need weekly trackers. I'm assuming there's 4 weeks in August, but let me check. We have 5, actually. All right, so moving to fun and recreation. Okay, this one I struggle with sometimes, and this month I've really set aside some time for some fun things. So one is I'm going to a concert with my cousin, who, when we get to family and relationships, we've been trying to reconnect over the past couple of years. She went through some stuff. I went through some stuff. We just kind of took different forks in the road, but we are working to come back together. So we're going to go to a Ben Folds concert, which is going to be really fun. I also have a baseball game that I'm going to be going to. So it's like a, what is it, semi-pro or AAA team that we have here in town. It's really cute, little stadium. It's really fun. So we're going to do that. And then Olympic coverage, I'm still in the thick of that. So making time for those 3 things, I think specifically is going to be good. But I know there's going to be other fun things. I just don't know exactly what. I think we'll do a back to school kind of fun activity like my friend group, but I don't know exactly yet. So I don't want to put that in my goals necessarily. I guess we could put fun activity, but I don't know exactly what we're going to do. But my focus is going to be enjoy friends. None of these need a tracker, so we're moving on to fun and recreation. Okay, so I'm going back to work full-time this month. I've really just been doing a little bit here and there in July, so we're going full force into it. And I want to have a good start to my year. I have choose positivity here, which I think is really important for me. Also a growth mindset. Planning was spotty in really May and June and July, so I'm going to put in planning daily. And then I need to pick a book for my book study for professional learning at work. So I always do that every year, and I just need to find something that's going to kind of spark some inspiration, and I need to choose that and get it ordered this month. So I think I'm going to pull in this for my focus. Now the second one will need a weekly tracker so I can see my progress. Okay, family and relationships. So my sister is due with her 3rd baby, my 3rd nephew this month. I'm really excited. And I'm going to help out with that, really with her boys, her 2 older boys. So I want to include some of that, but also time with my cousin Lauren, and just kind of repairing our relationship and just really working on that. Also, just kind of planning something fun to do with my nephews, and calling my parents 1 time a week is always good to just kind of check in with them. I was talking to my mom and dad this morning, and my dad, my mom is here right now, and just visiting. And so my dad got bored and he went to like a drag race, like a car show drag race situation in West Odessa, Texas, which is it's a redneck, roughneck part of town. He said it was quite the experience. So just kind of checking in with them, staying connected, laughing, sharing stories, all of that is good to do with my parents one time a week. So my focus this month is going to be connection. Okay, so we're going to add trackers to this last one. Smeared the ink on there. I hate when I do that, but it is what it is. Okay, let's go on to health and wellness. We are moving at a good pace today. I'm feeling very focused, very motivated, feeling good. Okay, so health and wellness. Here are my annual goals. I have quite a bit here because I'm working to have a long and healthy life. A couple things about me. My right kidney doesn't like to do what it's supposed to do. And I'm 40. So there's things happening that I have to really work on. And a couple of things that I've been dropping the ball on as well. So I'm going to add in walks or a walk on the weekends just to keep my steps up. I know I'll get my steps when we go back to school for sure, but like we need to keep the momentum on that. 2 strength workouts a week seems manageable right now. I want to get up to 3, but we're not there yet. Meal planning. So one of the things I have to do for my kidney is reduce my animal protein. So I'm only going to eat animal protein at 1 meal. Vitamins and meds. I've been slacking. I've like missed a day every week and I don't know why. And my water intake has got to be, it's got to be consistent and I've got to be where I need to be, which is a gallon of water a day. We got to flush those kidneys out and keep them happy. So that's what I'm looking at. I know it's a lot, but it's what I got to do. So focus this month is going to be consistency for sure with health and wellness. Okay, so we need trackers for all of these. Wow, those are all spaced differently, but that's fine. Okay, spiritual and personal growth. I've been doing the same kind of thing for the past, I don't know, 2 months. And it's working really well. So what I'm doing is gratitude practice every day. And I moved my reflection to this category because it just fits in there. And I got back to doing my reflections regularly, which is good. So I'm going to kind of pull from over here as well with growth mindset for my focus. And both of these need trackers for each week. Okay, financial. So every summer, finances get a little out of whack. So we're going to try to rein everything in, get back on track here. So we get a, what do they call it? It's a bonus, but it's like retention pay every year. So every year that you come back, you get $100 for every year. So we have some teachers who like have been in there for 30 years and they get like $3,000, which is awesome. I'll have finished my 17th year, so I'll get $1,700, which is awesome. And I'm going to immediately take that money and put it in savings, in my travel fund, pay off my credit card, all of that. Like stuff that I've like kind of messed up this summer. We're going to take care of that. So I need to do that like right away. Otherwise I get tempted to be like, I want to go buy something, and we don't need to do that. So focus this month is going to be responsibility. I'm also going to add in my monthly review, which I've been doing this whole year, and it's been really, really good. I know there's some things that I messed up with in July that we need to fix. And then also updating my budget every week, 3 times a week usually helps me a lot. So just this middle one. Last category is physical environment. So I've been slacking on my physical environment lately. But I also know that with going back to school, it's going to be a crazy time. It's going to be exhausting because we're getting back into those routines. So I need to kind of take it a little bit easy. So I'm not doing anything crazy this month. I am going to get back on my yard work. I'm going to weed and feed finally because I've put that off for 2 months. I'm going to water my yard because I've been slacking on that as well, and get back on my cleaning schedule. my weekly and daily cleaning tasks. So focus is going to be quit putting things off. Okay, so for this one, trackers for here and here and here flowed pretty smoothly, which is always a good sign. Okay, so monthly goals are done. We're going to go over here and we're going to do weekly actions for the first week of the month, which is July 29th through August 4th. I'm just going to use my Moxie dot markers to make this look nice and colorful. Okay, so for personal, I think I'm just going to pull all of these because I have trackers for all of them and they're things that I need to work on. For fun and recreation, really just watching the Olympics because the rest of this stuff doesn't really come up just yet. Work and learning. So I need to plan, and I can go ahead and like start finding my book for my own professional learning. We don't start school till the middle of August, so that's not really coming up just yet. Family and relationships. Okay, so I need to call my parents, and we really need to like figure out a plan for when Callie goes into the labor. Like, what are all the responsibilities? What do I need to do to get them to school? Like my nephews and all that. So we need to make a plan. Health and wellness. So this is a big category. And I need all of these. Yeah. The only thing is I have this burst, this little blood vessel that burst in my eye. And you're not supposed to do like super extreme workouts. Maybe we'll leave that one off for this week. But I'll keep it in the back of my mind and like see how I feel and see how it's looking because it is a lot better than it was last week. So maybe we'll just go with the 4. Yeah, let's do it. Okay, spiritual and personal growth. We're going to go with these 2. Start the month off strong with reflection. Okay, now financial. The only one I can really do right now is updating my budget. Gotta wait for the other ones to come around. And physical environment. So I definitely need to do some yard work and get on my cleaning schedule and water my yard. We'll do all 3 of those. And we are done. This went really fast. I think part of that was like I knew what I wanted to do here, and it always makes this easier to have a solid plan with my goals. Let me know how your goals are going. As always, are you in maintenance mode? Are you hitting things hard? Are you taking a break? Are you completely lost? Let me know down below and we will all support you in wherever you are at. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you're not already subscribed for more goal content. Share this video with somebody you think might like it or need it. And I'll see you next time. Bye.